Okay, so apparently OBS just ran out of memory. It just doesn't want to work anymore. It wasn't switching, and I tried to plug in a camera, and that really just it didn't like so. But we can get around that now because I got the camera, and I'm not gonna go through OBS. I'm just gonna do the screen thing. And this is what I wanted to show y'all, because I have 5 of these, and one of them I haven't even opened yet. It's completely virgin. So, you know, cables. It's got the original shutter from the Kickstarter. The hub. And the body parts. I had 2 that were completely brand new. But I opened one of them yesterday. And I just, yesterday? No, about 2-3 days ago I opened it. And I've been playing with that one. It'll have the brand new, fresh smell. It'll smell like Rocky's pee, because I think he peed on it a while back. I'm playing. But I think I'm going to leave that one intact for a special occasion. I want to give it away. I just don't know how, you know, how to make it appealing. You know, I got like 3 or 4. That was a joke with the Rocky piss. But, you know, I don't have that many viewers in here to make it like, I guess, worth it just to give it away all willy-nilly just for the hell of it. So I'm thinking 10,000 viewers or subscribers, that should be a pretty decent goal. And if we can achieve that, I don't know, I could do a raffle. If I can figure out a way to grab everybody's usernames that's subscribed, I can do like a raffle and just give it away. That way everybody has an equal shot. I don't know. I mean, if I do an animation contest, that kind of defeats the purpose of giving away an animation tool. But because, you know, if you're already good at animation, you probably don't need this. I don't know. It get Cascadeur for cleanup. What is Cascadeur? And are you talking about when I turned on my camera, you were able to see my room, or? Cascadeur. They don't submit, they won't be part of the raffle. Mocap cleanup. Yeah, no, I have to come up with a good and fair way to do it. But I think I need to wait until I have at least 10,000 viewers to be able to, like, at least feel good about giving this thing away, you know? Let's see here. Once I knew they were going out of, they were going to stop selling them, I went on a little shopping spree, and I put out the word that I was looking to buy perception neuron 1s and 2s. I even offered to buy one guns because he was like hey, my thing is busted. I don't want it anymore and blah blah blah. I was like, well, I'll buy it from you. And he was like, well, I don't want to sell it because it's busted on this and the quality and this and that. And I'm glad he's able to get like new spare parts because it's really good. So. But end result is I ended up with 5 of these. That's me when the Bratz creator lost the Barbie lawsuit. What? That's me when I'm trying to collect as much as I can because after he has to give up those dolls. Yeah. But I mean, there it is. It's brand new. This haven't been opened before. I mean, they're pristine. I think I'm going to give it away. I mean, I have 5 of them. I only need 4 because you can only connect 4 of them at the same time. So whenever... yeah, that's going to be the goal. After that, we got to figure out what to do. I don't know if animation contest is going to be the most fair way of doing it. But, you know, a raffle might be just good enough. Wow, that's going to be some serious odds out of 10,000 people. No, they have to submit a thing, right? We can do it for like 30 days. Anybody who wants to be in the raffle has to put their name in there and have to be a subscriber. That might work. Because that would lower the odd. That would increase the odds, you know, because it would probably end up being just those 100 people. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Barbie Brett's lawsuit. What happened? Huh. Yeah, I remember Bratz. And Barbie sued them for like design infringement or something. Because I got a new product line coming up soon, y'all. And you know, it's kind of very similar to Hello Kitty. But it's for like, you know, the modern urban crowd. It's called Ghetto Kitty. I don't know if I'm going to get sued, but, you know. So, okay, so what is this? I need to go back. You mentioned something. Cascadeur? Cascadeur for cleanup. Let's look that up. AI assisted keyframe. What? Animation software. Early access product demo. What is this? You make keyframe animation. Cascadeur helps you with posing physics and secondary motion. Interesting. That's quite interesting. Oh, it was like a non-compete thing. Or he designed that while he was employed by Mattel. Because I can see somebody suing somebody for like if you are in similar industries. Yeah, if you're in similar industries and you create something that you think is original, but you're doing it while you're under somebody else's salary, a lot of companies are basically, you're our employee, we're paying you for your time, and you created this under our stopwatch or whatever you want to call it. Is that what happened? Click, click, click. This is dumb. Uninstall. I was. Would this help me clean up my stuff, or is this for like just creating stuff from scratch based on keyframes that I set? You make keyframe animation. Cascadeur helps you with posing physics and secondary motion. Oh yeah. That's only because I don't work for corporations that often. I still work for Warner Brothers. But that's the thing, though. If you're aware of that, then you just got to keep that shit to yourself, while you're working with them. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I don't. Like right now, my contracts with most of the studios that I've been working for in the last few years, it's they don't even want to hire you as an employee anymore. Almost everybody that works for a studio in Los Angeles that I know is a freelancer. What they do is they hire you, but you're only working there on a contract basis for that project. And once the project is over, the job is over. So you're not like an employee. You're not gonna get benefits. You're not gonna, you're not gonna do anything beyond the bare minimum. And even then, like you go to a company, they give you your computer, all this stuff like that. And yeah, they have all the basic stuff that they need for their project, but a lot of the stuff that they need, they don't actually have. So if you have it, like I show up with my motion capture stuff, and I show up with my computer, with my gear, it's stuff that I need for the work, but they don't have it, and they're not going to go in and buy licenses for the software. They're not going to do all that stuff. So I'll come in with, my copy of, let's say, Cartoon Animator. When I did that Batman series, I had my own Cartoon Animator license, and or Crazy Talk Animator, and my own mocap gear and stuff like that, and my own computer, my own mouse, keyboard, all that stuff. And they have what they called a kit rental fee, which means that they're hiring you, whatever, you come in, you show up, but you also bring your own equipment and you set it up, and they're paying you a rental fee for you using your own equipment with their project. That's usually the way it works these days. With the non-compete stuff, that's always normal. There's always a non-compete thing. You're not supposed to create something, a similar product that would compete directly against what they're doing, because there's a conflict of interest, and that's normal. And then there's the whole thing. If you're under salary, but if you're a contractor, that I don't think that applies anymore. So that must have been a few years back, or he must have been one of those few people who actually worked for the studio as a full-time employee. But if you're a full-time employee, yeah, there's always that clause where while you're working for us, any idea you come up with, any new product you come up with, we're paying you for your time. So you just got to be very, very careful about that, and just animate your own personal projects on your own time. Don't release anything while you're working for somebody else. Wait 6 months to a year or something sometimes. When I was working with HostGator, they had a non-compete thing, which meant that I couldn't do any web hosting work, any personal web hosting. I couldn't do any web design for anybody. I couldn't do any kind of web development or troubleshooting outside of the company, because it was a conflict of interest. And yeah, as soon as I ended that gig, I that's when I got my own servers, and I applied everything I was doing, and I launched that service. But while I was working for them, I couldn't do it. I could have gotten sued. Yeah. Yeah, so to me, it's I don't know anything about that case, but I can I'm guessing that it's probably more or less one of those situations where he was a full-time employee getting paid a salary, not working by the hour. When you're getting a salary, it's basically, you get a little bit of leeway when you show up to work. If you don't want to work today, you don't show up, you're still going to get paid. You get a salary. You can show up an hour late. You can just take the day off, whatever. As long as you're producing and you're employed, you're going to get your salary. But that also means that if shit goes down and they need you to come in on a Sunday night after 10 p.m. or whatever, you're an employee. You're getting a salary. That you're not working by the hour. That's not the schedule. And as a result, it does kind of flow into those situations where even if you're at home, you're getting ideas, you're producing stuff, it might belong to them, because they should have the first, what is it called? The first right of refusal, I think they call it. So that's something that's usually part of those clauses where, yeah, you have your ideas, you have this, whatever, you're creating it on your own. It's technically theirs, but they might actually give you some leeway as to, being able to keep it, but you have to bring it to them first, because they might like it. And if you brought it to them first and they say, no, we don't want it, then at that point you pretty much have their blessing to do whatever the hell you want with it. It gets really iffy, man. It gets really wacky. Exactly. If you're getting paid with salary, hourly doesn't matter. Okay, it's a salary. You get paid by the week. You get paid this. You're gonna get paid the same exact amount, regardless of whether you work 80 hours a week or 80 hours or 90 hours or 100 hours. You're gonna get paid the same. It's a salary, and because of that, you also should have the leeway to, like, you know what? I don't feel like showing up this early today. I'm not doing anything that important that requires me to be there today. You're still going to get paid. The reason I don't like getting paid hourly is because they become... I will never work hourly for anybody. Companies tend to become quota monsters. Yeah, it sucks that you don't have that, but you should. You're supposed to. I mean, ethically, you're supposed to. from an ethical perspective. And they should know that. I think they're just taking advantage. But me, I mean, I wouldn't work hourly for anybody for the simple reason is like, why should I be punished for being good at what I do? Fuck that. I can do. I know I as a 2D animator, I can walk into any company and do the work of 10 motherfuckers. In half the time. I know my worth. I know I can go in there. I don't want to be screwing around. You need me to produce this for you. I'm gonna go in there. I'll produce it. Why should I be punished by working at an hourly rate? Okay, you're gonna give me $30 an hour. Fine, thank you. I'll go in there. I'll do the work of 10 people in 4 hours. Fuck you. No, I shouldn't have to be punished for being good at what I do. So I refuse to work hourly for anybody. Then you finish early, and they're over here, well, trying to find shit for you to do, more shit, throwing more shit at you. Like, no, man, you're good at what you do. Why should you be punished for it? So either, get a steady, like a salary, or get or I'll get a contract, like, what's the thing, a predefined quote, So, but when you're working for hourly, they're like, okay, we expect you to be here from 9. We expect you to take an hour lunch break, and we expect you to go home at 6. Well, what if I don't eat? I'm fasting. Why should I waste an hour of my time waiting around to do another 4 hours of your time? Why can't I just skip that lunch break, leave an hour early? Why not? I don't like that kind of stuff, man. I don't want to deal with it. It doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I'm just fortunate right now that I'm able to pay my bills and, eat and be comfortable and go fishing if I want to, or just sit and watch Netflix all day if I really want to, So I'm working on my film, I'm paying my bills, and I'm getting some job offers which I'm seriously considering, but that's gonna push my film back, and that's kind of the reason why I did this, Yeah, I know, and that's the only thing. But it took me 20 years to get to the point where I do have those options, and there are not that many options because at any given time I'm borderline like maybe I should go back to a job and just focus on paying other people to do what I want done. The but yeah, I guess I can talk like that because I guess I do have options, but realistically everybody has options, man. You shouldn't have to like when you go through the interview process, those are things that get clarified right there. If you don't clarify those things on the spot, you can expect a lot of people to just be taking advantage of you. It's all about negotiations. I mean, I'm taking job offers right now, and one of the ones I interviewed for about 3 days ago, I'm like, if I'm gonna go back to working for somebody, I want health insurance. I'm 46 years old. Maybe I should start taking better care of myself, and so yeah, that's a big deal for me. And they were like, oh, we're still a small company, 20 people, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, then I guess you can make it up for me with what you pay me, Give me an extra $5,000 a year. I'll buy my own insurance and we'll be happy, Nowadays, they lie. Interview, you've been out the average Joe game. It's all about lies to get you in and then switch it up. Yeah, but you shouldn't be afraid to switch it up on them too if they do that, I guess I've learned to be a little bit more stubborn. Because I used to just get taken advantage of big time, man. And I just don't see the point anymore, you know. I don't. I guess I guess yeah, you know, after 20 years, I do have a few options. I guess you can say like you say. So it's like I can afford to say just say no, you know. I know other people don't have that option. But doesn't stop you from taking job interviews behind their back. And you can say no to those guys until you get the right one, and then just screw these guys. So I guess you got options too. I want to play with this Cascadeur thing. I don't know if that's just kind of sidetracking me. Not that I have a goal or anything for today. I mean, I think I've done quite a bit. I've learned about this thing. Man, I can't believe how good that guy's mocap came out just by itself. I haven't done any cleanup work on him at all yet. I just used the transform option. The transform's the only thing that's been moved on him. And I guess I could always just put on the mocap suit, just the arms, and just kind of mocap the fingers into it. Is that even necessary? Maybe. I ain't got nothing better to do. It's either this or go back to watching TV. Yeah. I mean, every little bit of thing that I put into this film, it's moving me 1 inch closer to my goal. And I know that none of this is going on the film, but the knowledge that I've got, I mean, shit, that thing that you taught me right now earlier, the sampling it, that thing is crazy. That's freaking awesome. That's how I was able to clean up the first 2-3 seconds of this guy's motion, and it worked. Let me try something with this guy. Edit motion layer. And what are you doing just hanging out here? Just being a bum next to me. I hope you're getting some work done too. Hope everybody's getting some work done. Don't just kind of sit around here, listen to me yap, and not technically do anything productive for 24 hours. All right, so let's see here. I prefer to listen. So we're gonna start. Let's do a motion layer. Should motion layer work? No, we just gotta do a keyframe stuff. We'll start off with the Fist of Fury. Well, get you some rest. I'll probably still be here in the morning, screwing around. Now I'll probably go offline. I gotta restart my computer, all that stuff too, and I'm just gonna continue screwing around offline. probably should eat at some point. It's after 10 p.m. I think I fasted a good decent amount. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, Quasi, how's it going? Found your way back to my stream, huh? Don't you stream your work, bro? What was the name of that Blender add-on that you were talking about earlier, Quasi? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start looking for it. Well, I know all too well what free means, which means pain in the ass to learn. Actually, no. Gonna reinstall Blender. But that's because you already know how to use Blender. I gotta see you work. That's what I gotta do. You know, I can't talk shit. I just gotta see somebody do this and actually see how they're doing it, because man, Blender is for animators. Long-term support 331. Don't mind if I do. I just need some kind of solution for motion capture cleanup. And, you know, learning Blender is not that difficult, and I guess that's what I gotta do, but past experience tells me this is not gonna work. Yeah. Crazy Arms McGee. I don't think it'll work for me, but that's not saying much. That's not saying, you know, because of its abilities. It's more a commentary on my own abilities. I'm just not good at Blender, and every time I've tried, I've given up. Looks like I may have had Blender installed already, just not properly. Okay, I have Blender. Oh, Unreal decided to work. What is this then? Alright, I'm not gonna mess with Unreal right now. Let's see if we can figure this out real quick. Okay. README, curve tools, anim offset. I have no idea what none of this means. Alright, where's the installation how to? Go to file. Pretty sure that's not what I want. Pull request, code, insights. Refer to the manual. Installation. Download the latest release, then in Blender. Downloads. Okay, easy enough. Drop it in there. That would be great, man. Edit preferences, install, go to the file location and click the zip file. Oh, I wasn't supposed to extract it? Now how the fuck do I go back? Okay. So now that we have that, edit preferences, install, edit, preferences, yes, install, go to the file location, themes, lights, animation, add-ons maybe, install, desktop, put a little check mark on it. What is that? Yeah. I'm assuming putting a little check mark enables it, right? Now what? Do I have to restart? Okay. So, is it as easy as bringing in my motion capture file and dropping it in here? that would be too easy. Okay, so let's read. Animation aid enable settings. You can add most of the panel's headers now. Preferences. File import FBX. Okay. Arr. Do I have to use a keyboard thing? Hang on, I'll figure this out. Shift and middle click. Okay, I got it. God damn it. Stop it. Okay, shift, middle click, and then middle click. Gotta use two hands, huh? What am I looking at? What is this? Is that the reason why it looks so funky? You got all these crazy bones that I don't see inside of iClone. Got the legs all the way up there. The animate will be used while in pose mode. Okay. Let's get into pose mode. Object mode. Pose mode. Now. The animate will be used while in pose mode. Is it working? Go into the animation tab. Animation tab. Alrighty. Hit the N key. Animate. I'm gonna have to remember that. Wonder if my 3D mouse will work inside of Blender. Side panel when you open the tab. Yeah, I see it. It should be on the side panel. Yeah, I get it. All the bones are pointing up. Is this something that Blender does? I've never seen this before. This is all new to me, so yeah. All right, so I think I was thinking along those lines too, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So import FBX. Oh, look at that. It's funny because it brings in the default T-pose, but it's facing the other way, and that's something that comes in from perception neuron. Endpoint, is this next? Yeah. So the second keyframe, it jumps to the start of the animation. The first keyframe brings in an automatic T-pose that came from perception neuron, which I guess is kind of cool that it's there, but it's got to be a good way to use that. There it is. Okay, check it automatically. Alright, so let's see if, I guess we go to pose mode again. Make sure we're on the animation tab. And this hand is the one that we need to fix, I am assuming. Can I reset somehow? Clear user transforms. There's a lot of work to be done here. Whoa! With the mouse hovering over the keys, hit the home so all the frames show. Whew! Okay. With the mouse hovering over the keys, okay, that's these. Hit home key. I have no idea what happened. Hit the space bar. So the keys are still there. Or is it just looking black because there's so many keyframes? That's what it is. I'm just too far away. So right hand. I'm assuming that's where I need to go, to my right hand. Right form. Interesting. Yeah, the thing was looking black, so I'm like, okay, everything's missing, but I guess it's black because there were so many of them, and I was looking at it from far away. Hit the T key to open your gimbals. What the hell is a gimbal? Okay, the tools. Click the bone and hit the period key. Oh my god. Woo! I'm not gonna remember any of this. Okay. Click the bone and hit the period key. On the number pad to focus on the bone. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. Uh-huh. I get that. Let me do it a few dozen more times so it'll register. So as I click on a bone, I can see the bone listed in the timeline. So it's a context sensitive timeline. Hitting T focuses me, hitting the period on the number pad allows me to focus on the bone. And hitting home does some bullshit that I don't remember. It's supposed to show the keyframes. Okay. But it's not doing it anymore because I guess I'm already doing it. Okay, I'm getting it. Turn your rotation tool on. I wonder if I could just hit the numbers here. What happened? It turned the entire character around. I just need that bone to be transformed. Right form. So how do I get the properties for the right form? It's for the hip. Home lets you see everything in a given space. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that bone has a Z-lock on it. The bone has a Z-lock on it. That means it's locked on the Z-axis. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Is that this? This? And what does that do? It prevents it from being edited. Is that right? We need the graph editor in the open screen. We need to change it to graph. Hit Shift Tab to switch to the next model. Shift tab. Nothing happens. Wow. Yeah, no, this is a mess. In the other screen here, I'll hit Shift Tab. There's some magnet thing that turns on and off. Snapping. When I hit Shift Tab, it turns on snapping. We have to move the curve up. The curve. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, the tab in the left corner where it says 3D viewport, you change it to graph. Dude. This is some crazy technical developer stuff. What is that? What? Is that the keyframes like visualized along the timeline or something? Freaky. So which one uses this crazy one? It's not reverse. So, okay. Wow. Okay, so somehow we gotta isolate this one and turn all the other ones off. Show hidden? No. Show only errors. I'm assuming something up here. Is there a view menu in the graph up top? Nearest frame, animations, normalize, view, show markers, only selected keyframes. Just screwing everything up, I'm sure. We need the x-axis. We need the x-axis. No, my brain's gonna explode. Clear preview range. Set preview range to selected. Frame all. Frame selected. Okay. Come out of that. Okay, how do I come out of that? Guess I could do Control Z a couple times. Nope. I never left. Leave the graph. All right, I'm not touching the graph. Well, what else are you gonna do? Might as well do something productive. Now get to work, One Gun. I wonder if the problem starts with this guy. Noise. I still remember that. Okay. Orientation to local. All right, I can do that. Global. Oh, not there. What's orientation? What's your email, One Gun? I'll send you the file. Or you know what? I'll upload it to Google Drive. Temp. Okay, give me a second. Let me upload these files real quick. All right, I'll just post it here. Just click on the link and download it. I'll remove it in a few minutes. That way you both can have it. All right. Yeah. Like I said, one of these days, I mean, maybe tomorrow or something. I mean, I got Zoom. We can always get together and do like a more real time thing, you know? That would be great because ultimately I want to learn. So, you know, yeah, obviously getting it cleaned up by somebody else is the easiest thing in the world, and I'm never gonna say no. But yeah, I gotta learn how to do this myself. I'm fucking around with Blender, man. What kind of crazy hijinks is this bullshit? I'm in Blender, and look, I can do this now. Oh my god, I can zoom in on bones, whatever the fuck this is. That's so crazy. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. I have Zoom. Whenever you guys are ready or whatever, I can let y'all in. Actually, you know, it's an easy link. It's toontitan.com/Zoom. It's available 24/7. It's just one of those things that whenever, you know, anybody wants to join in, I just got a note so I can let them in. So it's just toontitan.com/Zoom. Yeah, well, I mean, Zoom is free. I have the pro version, so we can use unlimited time on it, and it does have that takeover feature too. So in case anybody wants to like screw around with the other person's program, they can go in there and like, hey, let me borrow your mouse for a minute and install a virus on your computer. No, that should be fun though. We should do like a stream like that, especially if you guys are streaming your own thing. They can kind of cross-pollinate each other, you know? Yeah. That would be a good stream though, because one gun you use Motion Builder, Quasi you're using Blender. That would be a good comparison to see how you both approach the same file and stuff. And you know, I suck. I use iClone. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give y'all the reference footage so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like. Let me see here. Where's the YouTube.com? I'm gonna make a playlist with the reference footage, and you guys can use that also if y'all want, you know, because I mean, I can't tell what the hell this arm looks like from this angle. I think I need to make these videos either unlisted, not private. Need to put them as part of a playlist. New playlist. Episode 1, Scene 1, Fight 1. I'll just call it Fight 1. Unlisted, create, save, How do I make these live? Delete forever, edit. Visibility, unlisted. Okay, so now how do I view that playlist? All right. Shit. Well, you sound like you're a freaking natural. I mean, the way that you're just going through all that, I was like, I've never gone that far inside of Blender myself, so. Let me see here. Here's a playlist that I put together with various clips. I think one of them is a full edit of the fight, and the other ones are different angles and reference. See what you guys think. I guess copy that because I don't think it's I don't think I made it public. So shit. Yeah, I know. I need to devote that a good amount of time. I really do need to devote a good amount of time to this, to Blender. I think I have the motion capture for that third character too, but I think it's really fucked up. 20 foot by 20 foot. The one that I'm using is 20 foot by 20 foot. I want to go back tomorrow. I think I want to do some of these motions again without the motion, the stunt doubles. Try to do some of them myself. Spend the day just doing some of the basic stuff like getting in and out of the ring and walking towards the ring and stuff like that. I could probably do that tomorrow or the day after. I mean, there's plenty of reference. So even if I just wanted to keyframe this, I think I have enough reference to be able to just animate this manually. But yeah, I mean, this is just mocap that I was gonna throw away because it just looked useless to me. I mean, obviously, if there's a way to clean it up and make it work, great. But I think ultimately I'm just gonna have them re-record it. All right. Well, I'm gonna get some dinner, and I'm gonna call it a day for streaming. I'm gonna be messing around with this animate in the background. See what else I can figure out. I might let you guys have fun with that. Talk to y'all tomorrow.